to another episode of MacGyver's Workshop. And it's been a while. I've thrown up some little quickie cell phone videos. They're all, you know, shaky and all this, that, and the other. But we're gonna get back into it, and I'm gonna make a good, decent video today. House is coming along real good. Bricklayers are here working on the backside wall, and of course y'all seen my Facebook pictures and some other videos I put up. And but today what we're going to do, we got two little projects going on. Number one, we're going to put our powered crawl space vents in, and we're also going to build the door for our crawl space, because I made mine custom size because the other ones are too small and too chintzy, to be honest. So we'll have it may be a two-parter, but you know, we'll try and keep it interesting. So stay tuned. All right, now let's get a look at these. Let's get a look at these crawl space vent fans and see what we're up against here. Okay, so what we've got, we're going to use powered vents. Each one of these are 220 cubic feet per minute fans, and they are what they call humidistat controlled, meaning that they operate off of humidity. So if it starts getting damp down in the crawl space, this humidistat will pick it up and turn the fans on and start drawing some air through there to dry it out. Okay, so we're back. We're underneath the house now, and you can see where the insulation guys did the spray spooge all over the walls here. It's actually very nice and very comfortable. And if you point the camera down towards the ground, son, you'll see we've got the plastic down, and the crawl space is completely encapsulated, meaning that you know, the ground is completely covered with plastic and sealed and taped. We use the big wide Gorilla tape. Man, is that stuff crazy expensive, but it sticks and it stays stuck. So you know, if you want no compromise, then that's what you get. So everything is you know, everything is sealed real good, so there's no dampness coming up out of the ground, and you know, the foam comes down and laps over the plastic and seals it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mount our fans. The fans will go right here. I have to trim the foam out a little bit around it, but it will go there, and then we'll use a masonry bit and drill and set some anchors, and you can use the screws to hold it in place on the block. But first we have to run our electrical to it. So since anything that's outside or going to be underneath the house needs to be on a ground fault protected circuit, I just tied off of my outside outlets, because these little fans don't pull any electricity hardly, so I can just tie off the end outlet and run a wire here and have a nice, you know, kind of outdoorsy rated box. We'll run the wire in here to our outlet and run it out and run it over to the other end to feed the other set of fans over there. So that's what I'm doing right now. Well, and we'll screw this box in place. Alright, so I got my one set of wires out here sticking out of the box, and I'm going to stick this other one in here and come off the outlet and go down that way to feed the other outlet for the other fan. Since this is a 20 amp circuit, I can use a heavy-duty 20 amp outlet that, instead of looping the wire around the screw and screwing down on it, it has the slots in the back where you can put the thick, heavy wire for a 20 amp service in the back and then screw down on it, and it'll grab the wire real good and tight. So I can do that with 2 wires on each slot, and that'll give me a good solid electrical connection. That makes for a nice sturdy electrical connection. Okay, so I'm holding the camera now, so we got my electrical coming in to the box. Not wanting to focus too good there. And I got my box here, and then the wire will go out and ultimately go down to the other end there. But for right now, since we're already here, we'll focus on getting this side done, and then we'll move everything and all our tools down to the other side of the house. So I scratched a mark into this foam here. I'm highlighting it with this marker here so you can see it better. And ultimately I can see it better as well. Now this will be where I trim the foam out. So the fan will fit nicely into the will bolt up flush to the concrete. I'll just use my handy little utility knife here. Alright, so I've trimmed out the spray spooge from around the vent, the foundation vent here, and then this will fit in there nicely. And then what I'll do here is I'll mark where I'm going to have my anchors. Okay, so I've got marks here where I can drill, and we're going to drill into the concrete block, and then put our little plastic anchors in there and screw the fan in there. We're not holding up the Eiffel Tower, so you know we don't need anything too extra heavy duty strong here. So we use a hammer drill with a concrete bit. Okay, so now we'll just set our little anchors in here in the little holes that we drilled. Unfortunately, I had one chip out the side of the corner of the block here, so we're not going to be able to use that one. We're only going to have 3. But to make this an airtight seal, we're going to spooge around this when we're done anyway, so 3 will do okay for this. Another cool thing I should mention about this, and I can't remember if I mentioned it when I did the unboxing at the trunk, but it has a sensor where if the temperature gets too cold where there's a risk of freezing your pipes, it won't ever turn the fan on itself. About that. Lucky day. You don't want to tighten them all up all the way until you get all of them in. Now, 3 or 4 in here. Okay, so I just have it, we don't have live power hooked up in here yet, but I do have my extension cord in here that I'm running my lights with and all, so we can fire this puppy up so you can get to hear what it does. This is the humidistat control, where you set the level of humidity where these come on. And typically they say the standard setting is 50% humidity. Mine will probably stay a little higher than that, but they move a good bit of air, so I don't find today to be exceptionally humid, so I'm going to set mine up right around 80 there. Alright, so we'll move on and do the other one. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to tidy this wire up out of the way, and then I'm going to shoot a little spray spooge from the can. Now we'll re-spooge around here to seal this up. Make sure it doesn't pull any air other than from the crawl space and blows it out of the vent here. That. Now I go down to the other side, do the same. We call this job done.